It's Ohio time? All right, so this week we're doing Mid-Ohio, the full course, and we've already touring cars are going to Knock Hill. We have a touring car guide, but it's not the Audi. We did the Hyundai Elantra for that one. That was one of the earlier ones I think we did. It's linked up here. It will work okay-ish for the Audi, I believe. The Hyundai was really good at the curbs on that track, is why I went with it on that one when we did it. I've never driven Mid-Ohio before, so this is for the Michelin Pilot Challenge, and I ran it with the iRacing setup. It's an open series, so there's all sorts of different setups you can do in the future. I imagine it should be pretty similar for if it comes up in the touring car challenge. But we ended up with a 131 018. I really wanted to get an 030, but I I've got to consider the amount of time I'm doing this. So yeah, we'll show you the lap, and then we'll show you how we did it. There you go.
Just done a 131.58, sector 3 times quick. Sector 1 is a 10th off your best. That was 131.
All right, 131.018 at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, the full course. We're using the iRacing IMPC setup and running it with 58% brake bias. Just figure that's the set that everybody has, so we'll use that. Track temp came down while I was practicing this, but it's the same as like one of the startup ones. It was like 96 degrees, I think, when I made this lap. It fluctuated a lot in the different startups I had, so it'll vary quite a bit. But yeah, let's get going. Just full throttle all the way to this first corner here. Then kind of want to just lightly hit the brakes kind of around this 100 marker. We're not gonna we're trying to carry as much speed as we can through this section here, and yeah, just hit it and then trail, and then we're gonna get back on the throttle pretty quick here, and we're just gonna throttle on out. Okay, I get up on this curb a little bit here too, I believe. I just gotta be watching for if there's anybody coming out of the pit lane. Where is... Well, that's... The far chase is gonna be weird. Yeah. So yeah, we just brush it a little bit there, and we come out. Yeah, you're just full throttle all the way over to here. We come up onto this curb on this side a little bit. Well, actually we didn't on that one. You can. Not too far though, because you'll get an off track. Yeah, and then just full throttle through this section here. Then our next braking is going to be the 200 marker, kind of where these tracks start here. And we got to slow down quite a bit. I'm at 80% there. And I'm trying not to double apex this. So we're just kind of coming through here. So we're aiming for our apex to be like over here. You can't see that because it's on the other monitor. Kind of over here-ish. So that's what we're aiming for. Yeah, we're just trailing right now. Trailing. Then we're coming back on the throttle. Hitting this curb kind of where a little bit before those the darker pavement and the curb meet up. And then we're just powering out all the way. So just kind of want to feed the throttle in kind of slowly there. Get up to 75% and then feed the throttle up and then just come all the way over here. And then it's just full throttle through. Take the shortest path, so we're gonna kind of come over this way. This course has a lot of like blind corners, so you, like knowing where the next corner goes is pretty important here. The 300 marker is kind of my next braking point, and I just give the brakes all they got. And just kind of trail off, and then we're back on it. And we're going to come back over to the left here, and then we're going to get back on the throttle again. And this whole section here is, oh my gosh, this took me quite a while, and I don't know how well I'm going to be recreating this every time. So yeah, just trailing out, coming on over. We know where this section goes, so we're going to come over this way a bit. We're gonna, but we've still got to turn, so we're not quite 100% straightening out the wheel until we get the car pointed the direction we want, and then we're gonna come back over on the brakes again. I pop it up into fourth there because we were redlining. You can keep it in third, and then we're just accelerating out and going back up into fourth, and we're gonna stay in fourth here. This whole next section has so many blind corners, so we're gonna get on the curb. And we know, so like here, we know that the next corner goes it goes to the right. So we're okay, just flat footing it and then coming over to the right. And that's just experience. I've got it kind of pointed down a little. Normally I'm sitting up higher in the car, but because, so we can see the gear shift, I've got it turned down a little bit. So, but yeah, you just have to kind of know where the corners go. But yeah, we're just going to accelerate through here. Then we're going to let off the throttle, start braking just a little bit here, and come on through, get on over to this side as much as we can. And this, this corner I goof up so much. I want to keep tight on it, but it goes to the left more than I think. So I've got to tell myself, hey, we're gonna go straight here. So we're just gonna start accelerating and know that the road kind of goes this way. We're start straightening out, and that just comes with a lot of experience doing it. And we're straightening out the wheel. And then we just accelerate through. And then my next braking point is kind of in between the 200 and the 100 here. And it's light. It's a light braking zone. So light short tap, and then we're gonna trail and keep on coming over this way, and we're gonna brake a bit here, try and get our turn in. Trailing, trying to get my apex okay here. Then we're accelerating, and it's a lot of fiddliness. I feel. I got, this is my best one coming through here by a fair margin. So I'm just kind of coming back on the throttle, and then all the way, give her all the beans, and we're just gonna accelerate through the rest of the lap here. And there you have it, a 131.018. All right, so yeah, I'm happy with the time. Like I said, I would have liked to get a little quicker, but with the amount of time I had available to put into it, I'm pretty happy with that. I think hopefully it's helpful to somebody out there. I think the fast folks will be doing 130s. 129s, I don't know. I think the Hyundais will be a little quicker, but it's a fun course. It's just you really, I think a lot of it is putting in the time to know where the corners go after, with the blind hills and everything. Plays a lot into getting the speed down and everything. So that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, if you're liking the stuff, hit the subscribe button. It really does help out a lot. Eventually, one of these days, we'll get to where YouTube wants it to be. And then thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave a comment if you've got some tips for me on this track, because I can use them. Anyway, have a great one. Bye.